Hey pilots, Skip here, and it's kind of windy still. It's about 12, 13 mile an hour winds. Every once in a while gusts up a little bit more, but a little too cold to go to the park and fly any planes today, man. I'm just getting cold outside my front door, but I've got some batteries and stuff that need to be kind of cycled and run through and charged, but I've got some different stuff here to fly. This is brand new. I've only tested it one time. And it is brand new. It's also for sale if anybody wants it. So if you check on this video, you see it fly. I'm just going to do a quick up and down because I want to keep it in like brand new shape here. Got the box and everything. It comes with a gimbal. It doesn't come with the camera, and I'm using the radio it came with, so it'll be a bind and fly. But if anybody's interested, it's a QR-X350 Pro. It's got GPS. When I tested it, I flew it one time, just a quick up and down and around, and functioned flawlessly. I mean, really held position nice and everything. Should get to see it today. So, got that. Yeah, I'm gonna fly the Mini Hex again. I gotta work this battery, and obviously I wasn't getting a long enough flight time on the thing yesterday. So the batteries need to be cycled a couple of times. And then I've got my my TBS Discovery drone here. I built this one as well. Kind of got it from a bushel basket of parts a buddy of mine had traded a gimbal for, and well, the guy didn't know what to do with all this stuff basically, so I made an offer to him and said I'd be interested. So for $200 I ended up with pretty much all the parts. T-motor, everything top of the line, the Opto ESCs, the T-motor motors, you know, everything, all T-motor. It's got the, it did not come with a GPS. It came with a CC3D controller, which I used for a little bit, and it was fine. There's nothing wrong with those. But I wanted to put some GPS on this thing. So I had a crashed Walkera, and there was nothing wrong with the GPS that was in it. So I took the GPS that was in that and I put it in this. So this has got a Devo M GPS controller. So it's going to work the same as this one. I get to use the same controlling and everything. Modifications on this are as follows. I've got a working winch here. I don't know if you guys can see this here, but I'll grab the hat here and get the camera. I've got a working winch that I can do with the flip of the switch on the transmitter, and it goes down. It's got about a 100-foot line on it, so I can drop a magnetic hook up here, and it'll pick up something magnetic. You know, if you put something on a small plane or that, it's pretty powerful. This thing lifts a lot. And when I put two 4S batteries in unison, one top, one bottom, and I get rid of this deal down here, that's a bomb drop or a parachute drop. I can use it for planes. Oh, there we go. It's falling off. But I'll give you a shot here. See, I just made that with a servo and a toilet paper tube, but it works great, and it drops bomb. Or I put it on an airplane a while back and killed power and deployed the chute, and darn thing worked, man. It sailed the plane right down. I had the center of gravity set on the plane so that it stayed flat. I was able to steer the parachute like a paraglider with the rudder and ailerons a little bit. So it was pretty nifty. Anyway, this all works. You should get to see a quick flight. The battery's not very charged. Again, I'm cycling the batteries here so I can maybe get some life out of them. Did service them, you know, last year, but they've been stored, and they've been stored with just a low charge, pretty much what's on them right now. So we're going to run those down and then put them on the charger, and it's just a good day for this right here. Okay, so short and sweet. Stay tuned. Okay, this will be the QR-X350. We've got it all calibrated. GPS is on, and let's fire it up. This is a very quiet. Uh-oh, I've waited too long. Hang on. There we go. This is a very quiet one, guys. Now, I think I've got it on manual actually right now. Yeah, that's manual. We'll bring that back down here and see why we don't have a... Oh, there we go. GPS is kicking in now. Okay, now, once we get some signals like that, to see the light on the right-hand side flashing tells you how many satellites you're tracking, and the green one on the left, solid on, tells you you're in GPS mode. Now, at 50% throttle, this thing should maintain a steady altitude and position. Now, it's kind of windy out today, so it's really kind of fighting it. It does a nice job considering how light this thing is. Flight time on this varies depending if you're carrying a camera or if you're flying it aggressively, but hover time is about 15 to 20 minutes on a single pack, guys. It runs on a 5200 10C or 15C battery pack 3S, but I've got the battery pack open in the back just so I can see it holds its altitude and everything. It holds its position real nice. I just take my hands off and it stays right there. And it says bring it back this way. We'll bring it back. They're actually pretty fast too. Very nice model. I don't like Walkera products for the most part, but I've had a good luck with this one. I did crash the first one I bought, but I didn't know how to fly back then. It was the first thing I'd ever bought. Learned to fly on it, crashed with it, and then I built the Mini Hex. But very quiet. Very quiet. And it handles the wind. Feature I like too is it's got return to home. Something happens up there, I just hit a switch and it will just come home and land. It's on its way right now, guys. This is hands off. Now, I don't want to go that far because of the tree. So let's bring her back down here. You do have to make sure that when it comes back to land at home, that I'm going to try not to crash this since I'm going to try and sell it. I might just keep this thing. Might be very nice to just hover out there and catch the airplanes flying, since it's got such a long flight time and it's so quiet. Alright, let's just bring her over here and I'll put it back on GPS and it should just hold its spot. Perfect for FPV, guys. You fly it around low. It does all different kinds of other things. You can use the mission planner software with this thing as well to program up to 16 different waypoints and missions to fly autonomously. It really is a nice little flyer. Ultra quiet. And I thought this was loud at first when I got it, but man, listening to some of the other ones. Now it will land, it will return to home. Depending on which way you got it programmed, it will either return to home and land when battery voltage gets low, or it'll just set down softly. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Okay, we got the TBS Discovery. I built this one, again, out of a bucket of parts. But it's got the, you probably can't see it, but it's got FPV. Very, very low latency on this one too, even though it's a Walkera camera. It's really pretty good. Almost hardly tell. And that's my finder just in case I lose my thing. And I can turn the lights on back and forth. See the lights we got? And the rear. So let's go ahead and put this thing up in the air. And I took the winch off of it because I broke the end off the pickup for it. But for all intents and purposes, I did put a bomb in the thing, so we'll give it a shot, see how it works. A little on the windy side. Yeah, now it's at 50%. I'm seeing if it'll hold. I don't know. We're not tracking that many satellites, but we got about a 12 to 15 mile an hour wind going here. Not nice. I gotta turn my lights on. And this is last year's battery, so we're doing what we had to do here. But I wanted to show this off and bring it down here. But yeah, it's windy. I'm not getting real good GPS on this thing, but it is holding. It's a really cool ride, guys. Oh, I forgot to show you one thing. Let's go back up here for a second. And we'll drop the bomb. Okay, now we can bring it back home. Now see, if I still had the winch on it, I'd be able to pick that bomb up, wouldn't I? Put a little magnet in it. Well, I don't know why that happened. Oh, I know what I did. I flipped the switch and it went into full auto mode. That's the first crash I've had with this thing. Thank goodness it happened here. I don't think I chewed up the props too bad, I hope. We'll find out, huh? Let's make that thing stop beeping. Good for a chuckle, guys. Thanks for watching. TBS Discovery, upside down.